Every single one of us has a duty, or at least an opportunity, to get tested ourselves to make it easier for everybody else to get tested. And then it just becomes a regular thing like anything else. But if we're not getting tested and we're like, oh, HIV, that's not that, how could that possibly affect me? That's affecting, people over there. And it's like, no, it could affect you.
Prince Harry is continuing to show that he is sharing in his late mother's legacy with her support of HIV awareness. The Duke of Sussex spoke earlier this week with HIV-positive rugby legend and founder of the Tackle HIV campaign, Gareth Thomas, in support of National HIV Testing Week 2022 in the UK.
I'm with you, Gareth. We can't just have this incremental increase in knowledge. There has to be real change so that we, as our generation, though you are way older than me, so we're definitely in a different generation. But
I got bigger guns than you. I got bigger guns than you.
Prince Harry opened up about continuing to advocate for HIV awareness still 35 years after his mother, Princess Diana, opened the UK's first HIV/AIDS unit at London's Middlesex hospital.
I think once you get to meet people and you see the suffering around the world, I certainly can't turn my back on that. Then add in the fact that my mum's work was unfinished. I feel obligated to try and continue that as much as possible. I could never, fill her shoes, especially in this particular space, but because of what she did and what she stood for and how vocal she was about this issue. But it's the converging of all these different pieces, what the work that she was doing, trying to continue that, try to finish the job, right? But also once you've met so many people, heard people's stories, seen the suffering, especially, in Lesotho and Botswana, where I've seen it most, there is a way out of it. If there's a way out of it and we know there's a solution, I'm like a typical guy. I just want to help fix things.
He goes on to say that we are the generation that has to finish the job of tackling the HIV crisis in the world.
But the fact is, we need to be the last generation to be confronting this the way that we are. I think we have to try and get over that. And I really struggle with the amount of sort of global issues that occur. And when we have an opportunity, because of the amount of work, effort, and funding that has been put into finding the solution, that we don't finish the job. We have to finish the job.
Gareth launched Tackle HIV to educate people about HIV and correct the myths that exist around it to break the stigma that surrounds the virus. We need to eradicate the stigma and the misunderstanding around it. It wouldn't be scary if you understood what living with HIV in 2022 is. Prince Harry also said that although he knew he wasn't in a risk group, he hoped getting tested would help others feel more comfortable in finding out their own status. The Duke is no stranger to getting tested himself. As part of his advocacy work, Harry underwent HIV tests alongside Rihanna during a 2016 visit to her native Barbados. Rihanna said at the time, "I was so excited to find out that it was so easy, and the results come back that quickly. You can find out literally on the spot your status, and it's very discreet." Prince Harry was also excited about the groundbreaking moment, saying, "The younger generation coming through want to talk about it, but there's still that stigma. If us getting testing normalizes it and makes a difference, even a small difference, then job well done."